It's so big. This big boy right here is a beast. This is my Pelican 1650. Let's talk about the case first a little bit. This thing is built like a freaking tank. It is a big boy. This thing allows me to carry everything I need while going on shoots. And if we open it, you can see already that I already kind of packed it. I do have the foam in here, but I do plan on changing over to the Trek pack system. The foam is cool, but it kind of sucks. It's pretty much you pluck it and that's it. It's permanent. You can't really do anything else once you shape it to whatever you're gonna put in here. Aside from getting the ultimate protection for your expensive gear and expensive cameras and all that, I wanted something to be able to store my gear in, organize everything in there, and keep it in here while it's in the studio here or while it's out on shoots. Either way, I wanted to be able to just have one area to have everything rather than like on shelves or have it all over my studio like I usually do. This kind of helps me keep me on check, like, oh, put it in the case, put it away. So it's a little easier to keep everything organized here and in my head. Another thing, it minimizes the amount of bags I take on shoots. And last but not least, I mean, it looks cool. You look cool. You look pro. You show up with a Pelican case to a shoot and your client always will be like, oh wow, this guy knows what he's doing. This guy looks like he's a professional. It's all about presentation as well. It really is. It really, really is. Let me just shut up already and let's get into what's inside this case. Some of the stuff's not in here and it's not the perfect layout. Don't judge me. I just went ahead and started plucking holes and shapes into this in the way that I think I need it. I don't know, in the future it'll probably change. That's why I want to get the Trek pack system where you can just organize it however you want. I like changing my gear up a lot. So this probably will end up being moved out eventually. So let's start on this side. Right here on this side of the case, I have my Smallrig matte box. Small box. I recently made a short on this matte box on my channel. You can go check it out. But it's a Smallrig matte box. It's pretty cool. It's made out of a pretty sturdy material. I don't really know. Metal, I guess, and carbon fiber. You probably get a better shot of it here. It's a cool tool to have, but it's more about presentation. Matte box filters can be very expensive. Don't need it unless you use matte box filters. Either way, to have it is cool. That goes there. This slot right here is for my SHINOBI monitor, which is mounted on the camera right now. But I also have another one in here, which is my FeelWorld F6 Plus. And this is a great monitor as well, but I've been using the SHINOBI. I had a Ninja 5 monitor with the external recorder and everything, but some stupid guy at a shoot dropped my rig and broke my monitor and said he would pay for it, and he never did. That freaking bastard. I hit him up and he keeps ghosting me, so I can pretty much assume that that's a loss. Get insurance on your stuff, you guys, because you never know. And this guy wasn't even part of the set. He wasn't even part of the shoot. He was just there, a friend of someone there, and he was being nosy. I don't know how he ran into my gear and dropped it. Luckily, he didn't break my camera lens, but he broke the monitor. Stupid guy. If you're watching this, you owe me money, you bastard. But yeah, as you can see, I have a monitor down here, and then I stack the other one on top. I double stack some of the stuff in here just to save space. As you can see right here, there is a camera body. This is my Sony a7C. I love this camera. It's basically an a7 III. I haven't moved up to any a7 IV or a7S III or nothing like that. I mean, I want to, but you know, times are tough. I do have an a7C, which is basically a a7 III with the flip screen and smaller compact version. So I use this a lot actually for YouTube stuff as well because of the flip screen, much smaller and all that. So it's a great camera to use. I have it for A cam or B cam, either one works. And in here I normally would have my a7 III in a cage, which is mounted to my tripod right now filming this video, so it's empty. In here I have a Sony. Some of you guys are gonna judge me for not having a lens cap on this. I swear I had a lens cap on it. I don't know what happened. Maybe the last shoot I took it off and didn't put it on, but I have a Sony 85mm 1.8. Awesome lens, one of my favorite lenses. And then right under that I have a little piece of foam that protects it. I'm not that savage. And then I have my Sigma 16mm 1.4 right under there. This one does have a lens cap, but as you can see, I stack my lenses just so I can fit more in here. And I do like how they fit snug. I like that about the foam, but it's just not that convenient. If this case was going to be like a permanent lens case and you have like some really expensive prime lenses or cinema lenses and stuff, and you already cut the foam out to the shape and that's always going to be that, then that's perfectly fine. But for someone like me that's going to be been changing it up, the foam is just not going to work. In here I have a Aperture MC light. I just have it in the case. It's covering what would be in here, another gap. It's on my camera. It's the Sigma 24-70 goes in here, and then here's the lens cap, and I put this on top just to cover it. I have SILICA gel in here. I don't know why. Probably came in some product that I bought and I just threw it in there because I don't know. It's just in there, I guess. Do not eat or throw away. Obviously, I don't follow instructions. So in here I have a small JBL speaker. I have this in here just because I do a lot of music video stuff or music related stuff, and sometimes we need a speaker, or just for music while you're shooting maybe portraits or a photo shoot or anything like that. Kind of gets the vibe going. In here I have a little 3-way plug just in case I need to connect more things, and I have another lens in here. This is my Beat to Hell Tamron 28-75. I use this to death before I got the Sigma 24-70 that I use now, but I still use this if I need like a B cam or a second angle, which I probably should have set up for this video, but I didn't. I use this 28-75 and it's beat up. The ring on it is falling off. It melted off, I guess, at some point shooting outside, but I have that in here in case I need it, which I usually do end up using it. And here I have a case within a case. I don't even know the brand. It's not Pelican, but brand I found out like TJ Maxx. I just saw it there and I was like, oh, this is cool. But I use it. I actually use it to put in all my batteries and charging cables and stuff that I need for the shoots. When I go on shoot, if I'm gonna set up a charging station, I have everything in here. That way I don't forget any batteries. I have batteries up here and stuff too, but most of the cables and chargers are in that case. That way I know. And here I have, very loosely placed inside my case, is my new freewell magnetic filters. I just filmed a whole ass video on these filters. I love these filters. If you guys want to know more about them, go watch my video. I have another Pelican, a Pelican within a Pelican. This is the baby Pelican, and this is just the SD card holder, basic stuff. And I have another case within the case, obviously. GoPro case right here. I have all my GoPro stuff. I have my GoPro in here. I have my GoPro charger, batteries, accessories. That goes in there. And one of the coolest parts about this case is that I can fit a whole tripod in here. Look at this. My tripod, which I'm using another tripod, a cheapy tripod that I bought at the Goodwill. I'm using right now to put my heavy ass camera on there, but this is my good tripod and I could fit it in here. Look at that, you guys. Like, that is awesome to have a tripod along with your gear. Like I said, and with my backpack I would not be able to carry this in the backpack. Tripods in there. I don't know the model or whatever. I'm gonna link everything down below if you guys want to go buy stuff. Buy some of the stuff I have in here. It will help me. They are affiliate links, so go check it out. Okay, moving on. Let's get to this side. Oh, I'm getting old, you guys. My knees. This is gonna be a weird angle, but who cares? This right here are the side handles for my DJI RS2. So when you're holding the gimbal, you could do this thing, you know, and look all pro. So those go in there. And then in here I have my actual DJI RS2 gimbal disassembled. So I have all the pieces right here, which this gimbal is not hard to assemble. Let me get it out. You see that? That's another reason why plug foam sucks, because it moves when you put stuff in and out. But this is my DJI RS2, and I have the battery part and the tripod and the camera mount and another handle. That's another cool thing, because before I would have to take my gimbal either in another bag or just the gimbal on its own, and I had to be carrying that on top of other things. So now I have everything all in one. That's pretty much what I have in the main case. Let me sit back over here. Oh, I gotta stretch my leg, you guys. I'm getting old. This sucks. So that's the main case. It's not a lot. Maybe some of you are thinking, this is dumb. Why do you have a Pelican case? But like I said, it protects your gear, and then eventually I'm gonna have more stuff, or maybe not. I might move to a smaller case. Who knows? Pelican Airs are really nice too. They're not as heavy either. Once this thing is loaded, it is freaking heavy. Moving on, this right here does not come with the Pelican cases. You have to buy this. This whole organizer right here, I bought separate from the case. It is made by Pelican, and you screw it on through the holes. It has like these screws around the whole perimeter of the organizer, and you screw it into the holes that are built in to the actual lid. Normally you get your Pelican case with more foam up here, but I wanted to get something to put cables and batteries and tape and anything else that I need in here. So in this one right here, I have lens wipes or any lens caps or camera caps. I know that they all go there. Here I carry the big ass, what are the NPF9 whatever, the big Sony batteries for monitors and a bunch of stuff. So I have 2 of those in there. One of them is being used right now. And then in here I have another set of freewell filters. These are my old ones for my old lens. Like I said, if you haven't watched that video, go watch it. It's on my channel. That's my old set of filters, so I have those there. And then in here I have a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. cable wraps, cleaning wipes, and diffusers, small diffusers, more cables, just a bunch of little stuff here that I might need, I might not need. Some Allen wrenches there and all that. And here I carry some in-ear monitors for monitoring audio, because that's important. Some more batteries that I might need, e-tape, sensor cleaner. You never know when you're gonna need that. Maybe you're filming on the dirt or something and you need to clean your sensor. And a multi-tool. Not gonna lie, the zippers, feel a little cheap. I don't know how long they'll last. I feel like the more stuff you pack this with, I think the zipper or the material might rip. Well, no, we'll see how long it lasts. And this one, it's empty right now. I usually put Sony batteries in here. I have like 2 or 3 that fit in here. And I have more here, miscellaneous stuff. More bags with batteries, mounts, Smallrig accessories in here. And here I have a blower. A blower because you just never know when you need to blow stuff. You know what I mean? And more Smallrig accessories. And it closes nicely. Once you close it, it's pretty nice. Doesn't mess with anything else. And everything stays in place. Nothing too crazy. And also probably not enough gear for this big of a case. But, you know, it's what I have right now. Some of the cons of the case, obviously, these cons might not be necessarily cons, but the case is really big. I mean, but that's what you get a Pelican case this size for the size and the durability, built like a tank, you know. But for me, it might be a little too big. Like I said, I might get a smaller one in the future. One thing I don't like about it is these latches are a little loud. If you're on a shoot or in a situation where you need to open this up for a lens, maybe you're at a wedding, maybe you're at a meeting or something that you're filming and you need to open it up or close it, that's not going to be very quiet. So you also don't want to leave your Pelican laying around open because someone might want to move it out of the way and they're going to pull your case up or move it and all your crap's going to go everywhere. So you have to close it, which is really loud. Which I get too why it's really loud. It has to be sealed tight for water and all that. I wonder if there's a way that it could be quieter. Another thing too, obviously this one is too big for onboard travel. You can't take this on the plane with you, but you can check it in, which is fine. And the other thing too, the plug foam sucks if you're gonna be changing things out or kind of moving around a lot. So I would recommend to get the Trek Pack if you're the kind of person like me that wants to be changing things around all the time. If you're gonna have a permanent piece of gear or lenses or whatever in here, then the plug foam is fine. It's gonna protect it perfectly fine. And it has wheels on it, so I can roll it around. Even if it's heavy, I can roll it around and have it with me. No issues with that. But yeah, you guys, if you guys came this far watching this video, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And yeah, go check out some more videos if you'd like. YouTube will show you what to watch after this if you want to continue watching my weird face on the internet. And I'll see you guys on the next video, I guess.